うるせえバカ。
バカバカバカバカ。
What is good, YouTube? It is your boy Nappy. Welcome back to some more Baka related content for y'all. Today we got some more Baka battles content, man. Some more devious scheming, man. Some more beefing between the homies. You know what I'm saying? How y'all boys doing?
Chillaxing, bro.
Yeah, chilling, bro. Feeling good. Feeling good.
Got my boy Tiger, got my boy Dre D Boy with me, man. We got a little nice one today, courtesy of the man midnightdre once again. Shout out to him. Make sure y'all check him out. He's always doing these types of things on his channel, man. So definitely appreciate him posting these and letting us, share some of the sauce. You know what I'm saying? Share some of the sauce. But we got a little hypothetical here, man. Who masters Bankai first for my Bleach fans? Y'all already know. When you hear the word Bankai, you know it's serious. You know the pressure is serious, man. We got 6 swordsmen on here, all from different verses, man, all spanning from your favorite IPs. We got Sasuke Uchiha from Naruto, my dog, man, my boy. We got Roronoa Zoro. You know, you see his face in the back. You see the Wanda poster, man. Roronoa Zoro from One Piece. We got Trunks, the Prince of All Saiyans. Well, I guess the new Prince of All Saiyans from Dragon Ball. We got Yorichi from, I was about to say from Bleach, from Demon Slayer. We got Guts from Berserk, and we got finally Yami from Black Clover, leader of the Black Bulls.
This is low-key tough, I'm not gonna lie.
This is tough for sure.
Bro, we gotta ask ourselves first, like, based on everything we've seen in Bleach, what are the prerequisites, would you say, for mastering Bankai?
Knowing yourself, I think, because you have to have mastery over that.
Okay.
Because your Bankai is your soul, right? Like your Zanpakuto is literally you.
Yeah. I agree.
And purely off that, I don't think Guts, because we're still in the story, Guts still is finding himself as like a...
That's different though, because he was doing really good. He was doing really good, and then it's like a relapse. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was watching.
Yeah, when he saw Griffith that last time, I think so.
Yeah, it's literally a relapse, bro. It's like I was watching. What was it, bro? It was Sir. You know the artist Sir. This is completely off top. This is off topic.
I'm dead. Yeah.
He was talking about going to rehab and shit, and how you be sober for like 1, 2, 3, 4 days, and then all of a sudden it's just that one thing, that one trigger, and now you just relapse.
He itching.
So I mean, I wouldn't really blame him for that, but yes, you're right. There is a lot of inner turmoil that he's still dealing with.
And I don't think he's still not over, obviously, the golden age and all that stuff. But even before that, he left the party to find himself. He almost did. He came back, and then that's when everything popped off. So I don't think, purely off that, I don't know if he's mastering it the fastest. I think he for sure would, but I don't know if he's doing it the fastest out of this list.
The Bleach fan fiction wiki states, Bankai mastery refers to the completion of the Bankai form. It is a state of mental and physical perfection of the core Bankai state itself, taking a normal Shinigami several decades before they are capable of accessing the form. However, these restraints can be surpassed depending on the skill of the Bankai user. So if you like that, you like that type shit.
Like Renji, like Ichigo. Honestly, all of the newer, like the younger Soul Reapers, got their Bankai in 1,000 Year.
Yep, Hitsugaya, Toshiro, the GOAT, the prodigy.
But based off that, now that we have that description, you think Guts? I'm just starting from like bottom to up. You think Guts is
potentially? I think Guts could get it potentially, but like you said, what's holding him back is that knowing himself fully. Yeah, but even still, I feel like
I don't think he could. I think that
get there.
I think it'd be another Zaraki type situation with Guts. Personally,
I can see that. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah,
just because of there's so many layers to Guts, man. Even from just at a birth, straight off rip, bro. Spawning in life, you're hanging from a hanging corpse, bro. From an umbilical cord. Like it's more than just Griffith, bro. It's everything, bro. It's his pseudo father. It's Pasta.
I forgot about all that when he was a kid.
It's the Band of the Hawk in general. like the things he left unfinished and unresolved with them. It's a lot of different things with him. So I don't know. I don't think he could, low key. I don't think he could. I'm gonna
I
go
think he
hard.
could, just not the fastest. 100%.
Yeah, I agree with that, Dre.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. I think it's gonna be a long time for him.
Now Yami, I low key think he would, and here's why. He's the one.
Fastest?
He's the one telling everybody in Black Clover like surpass, like he's the all might for all of his black bulls and shit. And every time he says that shit, what do? Will they surpass their fucking limits? Yeah. And I think he's so in tune with himself. He's learned ki, right? That's like an inner mastery in itself, right? He's learned how to control energy and all that. And I just have a feeling he would be the one. He was like a prodigy when he came over to that kingdom from the east. He didn't. Their systems of magic were totally different, Tyler. So he got there, and then he got his book, and he basically became a captain after that. Like he started getting that notoriety off ring.
He was looked down upon because of the type of magic that he
the dark magic
possessed. Those, yeah.
I don't know if I'm not gonna say it definitively that he would, but I think he's up there in terms of this list for sure.
Yeah, because remember, this is who can do it first, not just who could do it, but who out of everyone can do it first. So I think the smarter thing
always talking about surpassing limits and shit. I think if there's like, oh, you can master this shit, I think he's just like in the midst of like hard training, just gonna be like, all right, I'm surpassed. I'm amping up type shit.
Yeah, I think separating them into like who would be the slowest and then or who couldn't do it realistically or theoretically, and then who could do it, and then from the who could do it side, who would be the first to do it. So we know Yami could do it. I agree with Dre. Yami would be able to access Bankai if he had the ability to, just because he has already, even currently in the manga now, even though Tabata is taking a sweet ass time with this shit, he's doing some cool shit still in the final war right now. Mm-hmm. So I think he'd be able to. Now I do think there would be possibly some other people on this list that would do it before him though.
Yeah, Yorichi's, I think next we could talk about is Yorichi actually. He's just a prodigy. I don't know if he wouldn't. I think
he's up there.
I don't know if he wouldn't get Bankai, Lamau. Like, I think he might be the one to do it first for sure. Mm-hmm. He's my number one pick for who would do it first. I just wanted to throw in Yami for like the spice. There's not much to even say, really. Yorichi's low-key just goated.
Yeah.
Trunks, though, next.
Trunks, son.
He took forever to master Super Saiyan, bro. I don't know if he's mastering Bankai.
I don't think he's doing it. He has too many mental blocks. Even when he's older, and we get to like the super timeline, the whole Goku Black scenario, bro, he was holding himself back in that scenario.
He couldn't like lock in for a while until like it was deep into that arc too that he finally was like,
then
I unlocked the key because he was asking Goku. He was training with Vegeta and shit, and still wasn't understanding what they meant by what they were saying.
Had to pull a new transformation out of his ass to lock in.
Literally. So I think he's a one for sure. I don't think he's doing it at all.
Nah, I would say Guts would probably do it before him.
Yeah.
He might, honestly, Trunks might be bottom of the list for me.
Yeah.
No way.
I think he is for me too.
Last?
Just purely off of like his roadblocks. Everything flies over his head. Like they'll just tell this man about like Super Saiyan and what they need to do mentally to achieve it and all this stuff, and he's always the last one to like really lock in.
Trunks was very young in a dystopian future with a very, very, very conflicted Gohan with him.
True,
but
not Super Saiyan. Obviously, all of them mastered Super Saiyan. I think past Super Saiyan, it was like when they were trying to evolve past. Trunks was always the one behind, like he was lagging behind, and I just don't think he got that inner mastery to learn.
This is future Trunks. We're talking about like present kid Trunks. He would probably get it before future.
Oh, Trunks kid Trunks, yeah, like actual. Yeah. That
He
nigga
would
just
probably
be
master
doing
that
shit.
easily. You remember what Vegeta said? This was Super Saiyan bargain sale.
He said, "Okay, I'll do this," and then he just goes Super
Just
Saiyan.
did that shit. Like, oh, me and Goten, we've been able to do this. Like, bro, you're 5.
Yeah, regular Trunks probably, but future Trunks, I'm just thinking of the Cell Saga and all that.
Yeah. Nah, I would play him bottom. Yoichi's definitely in the top. We can go with Sasuke next. I know Tyler got some thoughts about Sasuke.
All
He
right,
not
what are your
getting that
thoughts?
shit.
What are your
He
thoughts?
not getting that shit.
You don't think
Wow.
he's a prodigy,
Okay,
bro? You
I'm
don't
gonna say
think
this.
he's
I'm gonna say this. Oh, wait, I'm gonna say
He's not a
this.
full prodigy, but yeah, he is.
Are we taking the pictures into consideration? Because y'all
What do you
saying
mean?
future Trunks, and this is not like full adult Sasuke. This is Sasuke when he's on his BS.
Honestly, he might have a point.
He don't fully have himself.
Honestly, I will
he doesn't
say,
know himself like
So
that.
we'll say this is EMS Sasuke, post Itachi death Sasuke,
Okay.
like 4th grade Ninja War Sasuke.
Yeah, he's still lost in himself and everything that's
he's
happening.
very much lost.
I think
He
he's
still
blinded
doesn't understand why Itachi left the village and all that. He's angry going into the war. He doesn't
Now,
understand himself
you
either.
could be ignorant with the Bankai, though. We've seen it in Bleach. You could be ignorant and
Who's
still
ignorant
be
with a Bankai?
Because if we're not gonna give it to Guts,
Yeah, who's
why are we gonna
ignorant with
give
a
it to
Bankai
Sasuke?
though? Who's ignorant with a Bankai?
Renji.
Nah, Renji gets a lot of flack because he just loses the fights, but he be fighting cold ass niggas. If we're being for real, he fights cold ass niggas and just loses.
Yeah, I agree.
Renji deserved everything he got, and when he got Bankai, it was still the false one. He still didn't know himself, and then he came 1,000-year Blood War. He came correct. The Stern Ritters were just crazy.
Okay, so rewind. Would we give Guts a false Bankai?
He would probably have a false,
but that's not
Bankai
mastering, so he probably would.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
but it wouldn't matter.
Yeah. Just for conversation's sake, though.
Yeah,
yeah.
I think that'd be. You could say that with a lot of these characters, honestly.
I think this is.
I ain't giving Trunks shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, Trunks don't get it. Trunks don't get it.
Wow,
I ain't giving Trunks jack shit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Wow, the Trunks hate is kind of crazy.
That nigga ain't leaving here with shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Now
Wait, this ain't
the last person. So we've concluded Guts doesn't, or he could, but won't master it first.
Right.
Who is next? Yami is on the potential.
We're putting Trunks and Sasuke. No, you don't think Sasuke's gonna get it?
I think those three are our bottom three: is Guts, Trunks, and Sasuke.
I'll give it to you.
Sasuke would get it. Sasuke would get it in Boruto.
The mental side, I'll give it to you, just because it does say mental. Absolute mental stability. I'll give it.
Yeah, when you think about why he left the village in the first place too, and obviously his family and all that, but like his seeking of power, he went to the wrong direction. He could have gone so many different ways.
That boy went to the diddler. You don't deserve a Bankai for that.
That is wild. That's crazy,
bro.
But purely off that, I'm not giving it to him.
Where did Naruto go? Where did he go? He went somewhere any better? He was snooping on women in the shower.
He went to the pure-hearted diddler.
Oh my god!
So now we're justifying.
Nah, I wouldn't say he's a diddler. I wouldn't say.
Jiraiya is just a perv, bro.
He's just a perv. Yeah, I wouldn't say diddler.
Now, okay.
Orochimaru actually.
Yeah, Orochimaru had Diddy parties for real. Like
he was biting on niggas' necks.
Be there too. Jiraiya would hear. Oh,
anyways, let's talk about Zoro.
Nigga was
Orochimaru was low key on some Hisoka, like,
you know what?
Getting these little kids for their powers.
Bro. The comments can tell us who's.
Bro, I'm not denying Orochimaru would be at a Diddy party, but Jiraiya, long hair ass, gonna be up in there too.
No, because
bro, no. He knows right from wrong. He has a better morality, bro.
He's
just pervy.
He's snooping on women in the shower. He's snooping on women in the shower.
Perv, that's perversion. That's perversion. That's for sure bad. That's still bad, you know.
We're justifying shit morals right now.
No, bro. Okay, Orochimaru is just worse, bro.
Bro, Orochimaru lied to Sasuke to get his powers, bit his neck, and had a whole gang of children that he was trying to steal their bodies.
Bro, Jiraiya wanted Naruto to turn into some naked women, bro.
That was troll. That
Rest
was
my case.
gag. That
I rest my case.
No,
I
no,
rest my
no.
case.
he
Wait,
is
wait,
underage. You're right.
wait,
He is
wait,
I
underage.
rest my
wait.
case.
But
How
that's
old was that
also
nigga, by the way?
okay.
Your
You're
Honor.
right.
How old
You're
was
right.
that nigga, by the way?
No, you're right. But also, that's
Nothing to say.
Let me not. Yeah, let me not.
Obviously, we take the Diddy stuff seriously. We're just making jokes. It's just banter.
Bro, look. All right, let's get to this last one, bro. Okay.
I'm fucking dead.
We got Rono and Zoro, bro.
I
I'ma
think
say-
Zoro.
I think Zoro, he's a contender. I think he's in the top 3, 100%.
Honestly, I think
He's the best with hockey on the Straw Hats as far as armament. Like he
No,
learned
he's
it
not.
first. No, he learned it first from
You
what
don't
we
know
saw
Rio.
versus Mr. One.
How do we know he learned it?
You're right.
first?
You're right. We saw it. He cut. He was. How did he learn to cut through steel and
Oh.
stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. We saw that shit first. I think he would have inner machinations, but first, I don't know. That's my problem. I think he'd have
think
the
he'd
inner
be-
machinations to do it, but would he do it before Yorichi and before Yami? Is a real
I think he's
question.
kind of like a gut situation where like he might have a false one until.
I
It's
don't
kind of
think he
hard
would.
though. It's hard because I feel like Zoro does know himself.
Zoro's locked in. I think he
He
would
is
do
very
it.
locked in. He's very locked in.
I don't think he would first.
I don't think he would first,
And
but
I think he still has inner, not like on some gut shit, obviously, but I feel like he's still progressing to where it may be like a pseudo type Bankai for him.
That's what I think.
Because I think about like him pre-King fight, like he was very strong, but he still knew that he had like leaps and bounds.
He had another level he could tap into for
and
sure.
he still does now. Like
Yeah.
if this was Mihawk on that list,
But are
or
we
like
going
Shaq-
off strength for Bankai? I thought it was like the mastery.
No.
I guess it's both. It's like mastery
Yeah,
over
it
your
would be
strength and
But
your...
this is it with Zoro. For me, Zoro has the physical strength, and like you said, Dre, he's locked in. I feel like Zoro, to an extent, from what we've seen in the show, like he does know himself. But I don't know. It's hard because he wants to reach his goal before like he can say he's anything, you know. So I don't know. I think he's a contender for sure, though.
With the way he's
Like,
mastering
are you-
Inma, let's think about that. That could be equated low-key to the
Mm.
Zanpakuto shit.
That is true. It's true.
Obviously, we haven't seen him do it yet.
The Zombok toes do go against their user
Actually-
if they feel weak.
Zoro did he go skinny Zoro when in Egghead when he whipped out Enma? He was fighting for a
No.
while with that shit too.
He didn't, but I wouldn't necessarily say. I
I
don't,
don't
even
think
know
he
if he fully
mastered
mastered it.
I don't know if he
Yeah.
mastered it. I guess purely
But he
off
can
that
control
we could say for sure no, just because he hasn't
He can
even
control it
mastered
a lot
Enma
better.
yet. And I would equate Enma low key to a Zanpakuto.
Yeah, because I was saying earlier, Zombok toes go against their user if they feel like they're too weak. We saw it with White and Ichigo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I feel
I'm
like
like iffy on that still because obviously Enma's still different because that's like its own
he ain't
willpower
doing no
trying to
shit
steal
that,
that shit.
that Odin was doing yet, though.
Yeah, obviously.
Not yet.
But
So,
it's a valid thing. I wouldn't say he does it first based off that.
especially him playing around with Lucci, whether you want to say that was what it is or not. I'm not here to debate that. But yeah, I think that he hasn't mastered Enma yet. I don't think he's mastered it in that short a time. Because it took him like how long to master Shunsui?
That was really early though. I think he's mastered the other ones. I think Enma for sure. He still hasn't mastered all three though, honestly. Because we don't know what swordsman and like late game One Piece are doing really with them swords.
I mean, I think we could say he's mastered maybe Wado Ichimonji and what
Yeah.
Sandai Katetsu.
I mean,
I
Wado
think
was
it
his
goes
first
pretty
sword,
far.
wasn't it?
It's the white one, I believe.
Yeah.
It was like the first one he had, yeah.
Yeah.
That was like the one that didn't break after he fought Mihawk.
So I think Zoro could be top 3 in this list for sure in terms
Easily.
of like.
Yeah, I'd say
The
top 3 are
fastest.
definitely Yami, Yorichi, and Zoro.
And then after that, probably Guts.
Sasuke Trunks.
I don't want to put Sasuke. I think Sasuke is last, bro.
Sasuke Trunks.
I feel like Sasuke's last. I think it
Sasuke.
goes
I
Trunks
think
then
Trunks
Sasuke.
last. No, I think Trunks last.
What?
Bro, think about it, bro. Aside from his emo, hard freaking edgelord act, like he pretty much masters everything he came across. As far as techniques go,
Nah,
He's-
though, nah. He can't take losing. He can't take none of that shit. Remember what happened with Naruto, their first fight when they used
Yeah.
Chidori and Rasengan.
but I'm saying like he was pulling out shit like Kieran super early.
I think he was
about to
super arrogant.
eradicate. He's super arrogant, but he was still like super smart.
But don't Kieran, for example, is that a technique where you're gonna be like, oh, I need to fully master myself mentally
Nah.
and spiritually first before I can learn this? No,
I
that's
mean, I
just
feel
something
like
I can
for
learn if I'm
Rose,
strong.
you
That's
could
just
say
something I
that,
can learn
But
if I'm
remember,
strong.
it's EMS, so I mean, he did learn.
No, that was
he
before
did
EMS.
learn. No, but
That
I'm
was before
saying you said the picture we're using is EMS. I think.
Oh yeah.
What about
Susano.
Susano? Wasn't he one of the quicker ones to do it? At least
Yeah.
like perfection. He's the only other one that did it like Madara, right? Madara gave him props, right, for his. Or am I tripping?
That wasn't until he got the Renegon until he did that one.
Sasuke, when Sasuke was first learning to do Susanoo, though, he couldn't do the full thing. Like he was doing parts.
I think
of it.
his eyes were holding him back though. He didn't
I
have
think one of the
EMS.
biggest things
he was
too
still
is like with
spamming his,
jutsus, you have to have a good mental with jutsus too. Because we see that even with his childhood when he was practicing the fireball jutsu, like how he was trying to impress his dad so much, like he had to really lock in. And his dad was like, even though his dad was kind of like, playing the tough guy act on him just because he wanted him to be better. He was like, that was like one of the biggest fireballs I've ever seen at his age. So like he was definitely like a prodigy. He wasn't like a Kakashi or something like that, but he was very similar to Kakashi, I would say. Might piss off some Naruto.
He definitely had that innate potential, like from as a young.
Potential, I think, is the word. Yeah, not prodigy.
He had a lot of potential.
Like, but now I'm putting Trunks on the bottom.
I might put Trunks over. I might put Trunks over just purely off of mental.
I think Trunks could do it purely because like of who he's around and his dad. He's around Goku.
Not that
I think
much.
if all them, but like them training together and like telling him kind of how he needs to be and how to act, and he can also take those characteristics.
He's learning what Saiyans
But
are for
that's
real.
the thing. After Cell, they told him that, and then he let Goku Black happen.
That's pure power, though. He can't stop that nigga, bro. He wasn't stopping him by himself.
Bro, that Goku at that time wasn't even like God level yet.
He was sick too. The Goku during that time was sick. So,
like he took.
Isn't that what happened?
No, he didn't.
No. Zamasu came back, and he took Goku's body. Goku's body was already gone by then, so it's him versus Zamasu and Goku.
It was like a different. It was like a different.
He's not beating.
No,
he's not beating
wait.
both of them, bro. He's not beating both of them.
That Goku may have been after he met Goku originally. Remember when Goku?
Yeah, because I think Zamasu couldn't go Super Saiyan because he didn't know how to. It was the problem. Not that Goku's body couldn't do it, or Super Saiyan God. And that's why when he got it, he went immediately into Rose, right?
Because in the manga, he goes Super Saiyan first, and he beats on the ass with Super Saiyan, and then he goes Super Saiyan Rose after that.
I didn't read the manga for Super.
Yeah, in the anime, it's just Super Saiyan Rose. But yeah, he couldn't do Super Saiyan or Rose off rip.
But that's just because he didn't have Goku's body down. Once he figured out what the Saiyans were doing, he immediately clocked it.
But my whole point is they told him to lock in even after Cell, and he still
did. But by himself fighting prime, like damn near prime Goku and Zamasu by yourself, no Z fighters left.
Yeah, you're cooked,
He's
bro.
not fighting. Goku and them got their ass beat. I'm not hearing it.
Yeah, he was set up for failure. I don't think we can. Yeah, we can't hold that against him because
now there's layers with that because Goku could have beat him way earlier if he stopped fucking around. He could have beat him when he
Bro.
sparred against him the first time if he didn't just go into Super Saiyan. Just went blue, tore his ass up, killed him. Boom, problem solved.
He didn't know he was evil.
Goku could have done that for a lot of arcs, but he doesn't.
Yeah, he's a
So-
fucking dumbass. Okay, so top 3, no order. Before we put them in order, we got Zoro, Yorichi, Yami. So I think based off of experience and maturity, I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna put
Yorichi.
Yami over Zoro.
Yeah, I think Yorichi, Yami, Zoro.
I put Yorichi over Yami as well. Just because, like I said in the previous video we did, Yorichi is pretty much Musashi of the Demon Slayer world.
And the way he
Pretty much.
mastered Sun Style too.
Yeah. He pretty much put everyone on game in terms of just defending themselves against demons, which he was always. I remember that's one thing that they would specifically say too, is that he was always just so stoic and just so calm and just it was just so effortless. Even when he died, I don't know if y'all finished it, but even like when they talk about how he finally died, the person that killed him, I won't spoil it, but the person that did end up taking his life was just like I'm pretty sure he wasn't even like making any like faces or anything when he died. He was just calm. So
Bro, it's different. I can agree with that list. I'm cool with that list. I just don't think Trunks is last. That's my only.
Low-key don't either.
Yorichi, Yami, Zoro, Guts, Sasuke, Trunks. Meeting adjourned, man. You know what I'm saying?
Trunks,
What did he
Trunks,
say?
Sasuke.
I think
Meeting
Trunks
adjourned.
Sasuke, I ain't gonna lie. I'm a Sasuke.
Yo, you can't switch up now, man.
I'm a
Trunks,
Sasuke
dude.
enjoyer, but I don't think Sasuke's getting it before
Bro, think
Trunks.
about all the different things that he did, though.
Trunks
He
has,
mastered EMS immediately after getting his brother's eyes.
but
Damn
he
near.
can, at that point he can spam them, bro. He can spam it. Before he couldn't spam
Yeah.
Susanoo.
Is spamming the
Because
same as
spamming it made him go
mastering?
blind, and then he got Itachi's eyes, and then now he can
No,
just
he
spam it.
manifested the full Susanoo after he got Itachi's eyes. At least before he got the red.
Are we Are we giving that
Yeah,
to him?
so
though?
he wasn't good enough. He wasn't good enough before.
I don't
He
know if
was
I'm
good.
giving that to him over Trunks.
Look, man.
Mentality
He went up
wise, I don't know if
he went up into
Sasuke's
a Kage Summit
like.
off rip
You
blue
remember
eyes.
how tough it was for Ichigo with White? Not that everyone is gonna have that inner demon, but they're gonna have that Zanpakuto that's either that's fucking with them or is not gonna give them full secrets if they don't think they're ready. And I don't think
What's
Sasuke is
different-
gonna.
I feel like what's different between Ichigo and Sasuke though is Ichigo's moral compass is not the same as Sasuke's. Like Ichigo's trying to find like the best way to do it that's gonna benefit both sides type shit. Like he wasn't going all out against White. He was fucking scared. Sasuke's gonna be like, bro, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, bro. Like this is power. I get stronger by like taming you. Say less. He gonna do it the wrong way.
But it's not purely taming. You gotta actually like be one. It's on some meditation shit. You gotta really be on one with yourself to learn and master. That's why they said it takes so long. But Renji and them skipped. Renji got lucky because his Zanpakuto was like calling to him. Like he saw his Zanpakuto, the spirit. I remember he had seen the monkey. And then after that, we saw Renji come back and nigga had Bankai. Ichigo had Yoruichi. But the rest of everybody, when they talk about it, and even in the Zanpakuto arc, we got to see a lot of the
That filler shit.
personalities. So
that's a fire arc though, even though it's filler.
I would put my money on Trunks mastering it before Sasuke. I
I'm
think
with
I
that.
would. I think I would.
I'm taking the
Purely
over.
off mindset. I think Sasuke would, in a way, low key try to brute force it, especially at that point in his life. I think he's
For
gonna
sure.
low key try to brute force it just to attain power, to get where
Yep.
he wants to be, and it's not gonna work. He's gonna get that false, or he might not even get Bankai in the first place. Just purely off that.
Mhm.
I think
I'm
that's
with
how
you,
it
Dre.
would go. That's my
Niggas
mindset on
gonna
it.
hate, man. Niggas gonna hate.
I
Niggas
fuck with
gonna hate.
Sasuke. I just think mindset wise, if you think about throwing him in Bleach and he had to learn a Zanpakuto, sure he learned jutsus and stuff, but that's totally different. This is like literally inner peace, not inner peace, but inner learning, inner mastery type shit.
Chat, he just wants Sasuke to get it over Trunks because that's his boyfriend.
I
Let's
think
not
you
forget
throw
that.
Trunks in there and you actually give him
Forget
a
that.
teacher. Like you give all these people
Okay,
a
you can't be
teacher.
giving niggas
No,
teachers now.
no. I'm saying like you put them all in the academy. Who's learning Bankai first? Obviously Yorichi. Guts is a brute force. He's like the
Oh
he's like the
no,
Zaraki type.
so you're saying if you put them in like a soul society type
Yeah, you
school,
put them. You throw them in the academy. Let's go off that. You throw them in
we
the
saw that
academy.
with
Who's
Naruto.
coming
We
out?
saw
That's
that with
probably
Naruto.
gonna switch up. Like
might change
Guts
some
might be
stuff.
top 3 then.
I was thinking about that.
Sasuke might
Guts
shoot up
gonna be
those
in that
moves,
bitch
too.
then.
forget how
Sasuke barely
Sasuke-
listened to Kakashi. We
I'm
really
talking
giving
about
that to
in
him?
ninja school. That nigga was literally acing everything. That's why Naruto
Yeah,
was
out of
beefing.
arrogance though. I don't know if he's mastering this technique.
That's kind of hard though. I mean, you put all these guys in a school where someone's teaching them that. Like, I feel like they're all gonna get
No, they're all gonna, of course, get there, but who's gonna do it first? I think
Think
Sasuke's last on the
Yoichi,
list
Yami.
purely off his mentality.
I think he could do it, man.
He gonna be sitting in his room crying, throwing a fit that he's not good enough or something.
He's gonna see Yorichi get it first, and then he's gonna be like, "What the fuck? Why am I not the strong?"
I don't
There
know.
was reasons for it.
Eyes.
There was reasons for it. I'll give you that. I know Tyler's just a hater, but there was
Tyler's
reasons for Sasuke to be
Sasuke,
that
no.
negative.
I'm
I
not-
guess
like
I guess
Sasuke.
if you
I'm-
take
I fuck with
Sasuke, but
Sasuke.
that's hard. Do you just take Sasuke's whole like story up until there just because he has a teacher away? Now he's like locked in that way, or do we take
even
it as
under
like okay, you
Orochimaru,
throw him in
he
at that
still got
moment?
super strong under Orochimaru too. So we've seen him in teaching environment. I mean, he learned Chidori from Kakashi.
That's true.
Learned everything he did up until that point until Team 7. And then, even after Orochimaru's dead, he's just really just teaching himself because Obito wasn't teaching that nigga shit. So, I don't know.
Honestly,
That's a
man,
whole
I'm still
video.
back. I'm still back and forth, bro. I'm still back and forth.
Sasuke mastering I said Bakugan, Bankai.
Bakugan. Oh my god, what a throwback. Jesus.
Sasuke mastering Bankai is like a whole topic under itself, just because that nigga's just so weird.
Fuck, this is hard. This is hard for me. I ain't gonna lie.
No, I'm not switching up, bro. Trunks is
I'm
is
still-
six,
Nah,
bro.
I got Trunks over Sasuke. At
Trunks
the
is
very
I'm trying to think of reasons. I listed the reasons why I have Sasuke where he was, but then you think about Trunks mastering Super Saiyan or past Super Saiyan. It's so hard to like put him above.
I mean, he got Super Saiyan 2.
No, he didn't. He fucking went
It
into
took
that
so
fucking
long. It took so long.
he went
to
into
get
that buff form, and Vegeta was like, "What the fuck is that? That's what you're doing after all this time?"
Yeah, just purely off that, bro. Goofy ass. I think I'm gonna put him last. Actually,
No way,
yeah. Actually, thinking about it, sure, Sasuke might be on some nut shit mentality wise, but if he had teachers, like we said, like we threw them in the academy, everyone's getting equal shot.
Shit, just him
Sasuke might get it before him. Actually,
he's one of those visual type niggas, bro. He'll fucking see. He saw his dad do it
because it's not like he has any gripes against Yorichi to be like, oh, why did Yorichi get it first? It's not gonna be like he's not gonna have that mentality. They're just gonna be in school and doing stuff.
Yeah.
Sasuke was arrogant because they were not even teenagers. They were like preteens in Ninja Academy.
It was only Naruto that made him feel that way.
So
Gaara never made him feel that way.
I'm not gonna
Rock
hold
Lee-
that against him. I know I flip flopped a lot, but it was valid reasons why I did, and I think I've landed on it. I think Sasuke would.
When Naruto would pull up and start piecing up Gaara and shit, and then counter his Chidori, he's like, "What the fuck?" He's like, "Why the fuck is this nobody stronger than me?"
Pure plot.
But like he'll see Kakashi do some cool shit, or like he copied Lee's, he copied Lee's shit. He copied Rock Lee's shit. So
yeah, I don't want to succumb to Tyler's hatred.
No, but that's like you're saying he's copying these people's moves, but he's not copying like their most powerful form.
well,
their
he
most natural
100% copied Rock Lee's shit during the tuning exams. This shit that he did to him, he did that shit back to whoever. I forgot.
I don't even think it matters for that. I just think he's gonna master it before Trunks does. Just
Yeah, I'm
purely,
just saying that in terms of like if he like sees it happen in front of him, he could be like, okay, bet, let me lock in.
I can see the argument, and I don't
because
think
he
either of
is
you guys are wrong for that.
he is on some prodigy
We
shit.
over here saying who's last and who's second to last. It's not even that. Oh, this nigga's first, this nigga's second. We talking
That's what I'm
about
saying. That's what I'm saying, bro. This is kind of
this
crazy.
nigga's
Oh,
second
shit.
to last.
Now, do you think Guts is higher on the list because of the teachers?
Yes, I
Mm,
do. I think that makes him.
I
Like,
guess it
top
does
3.
change this a lot. It's
we
not
didn't
like we're going off their
we haven't
characters
really
anymore.
seen Guts really get like taught besides like when he was
Exactly.
Yeah, self-taught, and he's doing what he's doing.
Exactly. So give him a
besides like
teacher.
seeing shit with Gambino to an extent, just seeing Gambino do what he did, and he's just trying to like emulate that as a kid.
So
We
give
didn't
him a
really-
teacher. What is he gonna do, bro? Give
Like,
him someone
He
who's gonna
still
show him
he
the
still
ropes.
has his
What is he
backstory though.
doing?
He still has that inner turmoil, and like
But
all
he's
the
gonna have
shit.
a mentor though. If you give him a mentor, that's gonna help him at the
Oh,
bare minimum control his emotions and help
you
him
telling me,
figure out who he is. What?
could talk you through getting over your best friend doing you know what to the love of your life in front of you and then killing all your friends.
No, no. But at least what they can do is like help you find yourself at that moment.
As
Because
we
what happened
know,
to him is never
Guts
gonna go
don't even
away.
listen to the Skull Knight. That nigga don't even listen to him when he be telling him
He
shit.
don't. That really is the closest thing he had to a mentor, dead ass.
And
It's a
Guts
Skull
kind of
Knight, yeah,
brute
let me-
force went past him and said, "Man, fuck what you talking about." It's only now that Guts is
Man.
starting to like really rethink shit and be like, "Oh, maybe I should have listened to you."
And it was after he met everybody, all the new band.
So
It took
maybe
him
does
that
Guts go
long.
lower on the list because of that?
I mean, it's
Bro,
really
y'all are
it's just
tweaking.
it's just his inner turmoil that he wouldn't be able to get past. I mean, you could literally put that scenario with him in the Beast of Darkness, literally.
If we're giving him a teacher that he's gonna see every day, he's gonna train with every day, he's gonna build a relationship with this person every day. He's not gonna help Guts. I'm not gonna say like
They weren't
truly
given
find himself
therapy
because of what
lessons though.
happened.
They
Some of them do.
They
We
were on
we
some
didn't say who
military
is.
academy shit in the
I don't
Soul
know
Society.
if you do pick back up Berserk.
It
there's
depends
gonna
on who
be
you got though as captain.
if you pick back up Berserk, Tyler, and you get to this point, I won't spoil it, but like there's a point where people go into Guts's like psyche,
It's
and you
fucked up.
see what's going on inside of him, and you see him trying to just suppress all the darkness he has in him right now. Like, I don't think that nigga's, especially like right now with the most recent shit that dropped this weekend. Like that nigga is literally like an inch away from just losing it all.
I'm not saying you gotta suppress it though, or like they're not gonna tell him to suppress it.
He's not
Like,
conquering.
way-
that
Remember
shit,
when they were
literally.
picking up the pieces of Casca and shit?
I don't think he got to that part.
Ah,
That's what I'm talking about. Is
yeah,
like seeing like
that shit's fucked. Yeah, he's still, he's still beating himself up for stuff that happened a while ago.
And the whole journey that you witnessed during the Black Swordsman arc up until he started meeting all the new members and shit, like that nigga was literally just bathing himself in just negative sin, and it's a lot. Because like think about it too, because it's literally similar. Him and Beast of Darkness is kind of similar to how Ichigo viewed White to an extent early on. Like Ichigo was scared of White. He didn't want to turn to a hollow. When he turned to a hollow, bad things happen. Same thing kind of portrays with Guts and the Beast of Darkness with the Berserker armor. When he gets taken over, that nigga literally goes buck wild, starts tearing shit up, doesn't know who's ally, who's foe.
I mean,
So-
but that's the armor too. It's literally in the name.
Yeah. And it tells him all the time, like, you're going to get caught. Just like White told him about the horseman speech. It's literally the same thing. You're going to get caught lacking one of these days, and I'm going to take over, and we going to fuck shit up type shit. And that's that ass. So, I don't know. Like, I see what you mean.
I
though,
might
with the
put
men-
Guts lower now because of that. Actually,
It is a hard.
I
it's a
think Sasuke
hard-
would probably get it before him based off those rules we put in. Low key.
It's a high mountain for Gus to cross. Just
Yeah,
because
not
Gus
that he won't. I don't think he's doing
he
it
hates
faster.
that Sasuke cope.
I don't think he's doing it faster, to be honest. If we rethink this, if we really rethink this, I don't know if Guts is getting
It's
it
a hard
faster.
mountain for him. Now, would he
Purely
still
based
be-
off what Bankai is and like,
I'm not gonna lie, y'all are selling me. But fuck Sasuke, bro. Fuck Sasuke.
Oh shoot.
Bro, Guts got a lot of demons to overcome, a lot of skeletons in his closet to overcome, bro.
I mean, so does Sasuke.
I mean,
He gonna get over his whole
Is it
freaking
skeletons
kind
or is
getting
it
killed?
anger? I think it's just
Well,
anger.
actually, EMS Sasuke was already over his brother by that point. Because remember, he had already seen his brother come
wanted to
back.
kill
And
his
saw
brother.
him.
He
No,
learned
EMS
he
is
learned from
after-
Donzo to the
Yeah.
backstory and all that. Yeah.
EMS is
Oh,
after he
oh.
fought with Kabuto. He fought Kabuto with
He
Sasuke.
had teachers. He had mentors to some extent.
Donzo is not a fucking mentor.
He just tried that. He tried that one.
The nigga that he shot Kieran through to fucking hit him. Yeah. She said, "Oh, he's gonna save me, nigga."
I think
Fucking
I'm putting
Kieran-
Sasuke fourth now. Yorichi, Yami, Zoro, Sasuke,
Guts, Trunks.
Trunks, Guts.
Guts.
I'm putting Guts
Now
last.
you're
That's
telling-
crazy.
No,
That's
purely-
crazy.
I'm
the
going
fuck
off
out
my
of
own
me.
rules. I'm trying to take my bias out of it. I'm trying to take my
I'm
love for
going up
Guts
my
out of
own
it.
rules.
But like the rules we set up, I don't know. And reading off Bankai and how to actually attain it or master it, I think all of them will probably get it. Are they mastering it faster too? The fastest? I don't think he's beating. Now the argument is Guts over Trunks, to be honest. But I don't think he's getting it faster than Sasuke. I think Sasuke's going to get the knack for it because he low-key is a prodigy. You were valid in saying that. And at this point, he's not as arrogant and asinine as he was as a kid, if you really think about it. Only when it comes to Naruto, and then that's like Ninja War shit. But Naruto's not here. He has a clear path of getting stronger. The teachers are there telling him, you will get stronger for doing this. He's a prodigy. I think he's going to go all in and lock in on training, actually. The way Sasuke is, I think he is.
Tyler, Guts got some issues, but I don't know if Guts got enough issues that he's lower than Trunks. But taming the, because we're trying to act like taming the beast of darkness is
Actually, no. You're right. Still below Sasuke, but above Trunks for sure. Thinking about it. If you tell no, I'm not trolling. That's my last list. I'm done.
My problem is that
remember, this is speed. This isn't like I know for sure Guts would. This is speed, purely speed.
They all would get it.
Guts has a problem with anything other than physicality. If it's not like a physical thing, Guts might struggle.
Would it be a Unohana type situation with Guts though?
What you mean?
Because she was suppressing all her bloodlust and darkness and all that shit. Could it be?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You give Guts a teacher, a mentor that he's gonna be with every day. They're gonna help him control all that shit. I'm not saying like he's gonna get over what happened to him.
That's what Times of Peace just did to Unohana though, because after all the Quincy's were dead, and they had the whole Waco Mundo shit.
That's valid. That's valid.
But what we're saying
went off the rails.
But we're saying we're putting all these motherfuckers in a school, and they're all getting taught. Who's gonna learn at the fastest time? Guts not in that situation anymore. He's at this school. All right. That's the situation we said.
Hear me out.
He still has all that trauma.
I'm
and stuff,
still
but
putting Guts where he's at, right? Below Sasuke. But this is purely because of speed. Think about like the speed. I have no doubt in my mind Guts is gonna do it, right? Especially with the teacher. But he struggles with anything outside of he's the struggler. He surpasses things by struggling through them. I don't think he's gonna struggle faster than Sasuke can prodigy his way through getting Bankai. That's my mindset. That's my thought process with it. Anything that has to do with magic and all that stuff, Guts has a problem with. You give him a physical brute way to get to it, 100% Guts is gonna do it faster than Sasuke. Sasuke, I think Sasuke is just gonna get it faster than him. there's no doubt in my mind they're gonna get it, but Sasuke's gonna do it
That's why I was
technically
saying
faster.
he's gonna think of it as if it's like a new jutsu, pretty much.
Yeah, it's gonna be some shit like
He's
that.
gonna incorporate his mind to think about it in ways of acquiring and mastering a new jutsu.
For Zoro, it'd be like, oh, it's a new sword, it's new hockey. I'm learning.
Or it's a-
For
yeah, or it's a new
Yorichi, this is right up his alley.
Oh.
Nigga's a golden prodigy, and then Yami, we already know Yami's whole case study.
So then, with that logic, Guts is last.
No, I think he's faster than. I still think he grasps it
if you're gonna
faster
use-
than what's his face.
If you're gonna translate the magic to
No. I'm
all those
saying
other
like
power
anything
systems, you can make it
non-physical.
key.
I'm saying anything non-physical.
okay, and by default, Trunks has ki, which is non-physical.
I mean, if you
He's
want to put
familiar
him
with
lower,
that,
you
so-
can put him lower if you want.
Fuck it, guys. Guts is last. End of video. It's over. It's over. I tried.
Well, too, Trunks' sword isn't as much of a extension of him as compared to the other people on the list as well.
He would just get a melee bankai though. His Zanpakuto would just form. You remember that dude that his turn into a daggers into two fist weapons? It would be some shit like that. He'd get some gauntlets or something.
I'll give Gus the benefit of the doubt too, because his relationship with the Dragon Slayer sword is probably stronger than.
Oh, if we give him that, I didn't even think about that.
Because there is your relationship with your Zanpakuto.
He loves that sword though. He literally sleeps with it. I forgot about that. I totally did.
People in the comments at this point probably like, bro, they're not talking about the actual relationship.
They're going in circles. They're going in circles.
It didn't cross my mind yet.
I totally forgot about that. Fuck, are we giving that to him, dude? We're at 46 minutes, by the way. We got to wrap this up soon. We're at 46 minutes. We got to figure something out.
What?
Oh, shit.
I'm not gonna lie with what y'all just said, because I totally forgot about that too. Your relationship with your weapon. Oh, Guts is for sure.
If
At
Dragon
the bare
Slayer,
minimum, he's 4.
Okay, so we throw them in there, and Dragon Slayer becomes his Zanpakuto, I'll give that to you. Actually, I totally forgot about Dragon Slayer, his relationship.
It may not be a perfect Zanpakuto though. Like it may be like a powerful one,
but he'd be a step ahead.
But it may transform.
He'd
over time
already
based on
be in love with his sword.
Exactly.
He'd already be in love with his sword, and then by then, his sword might unlock some shit just for him purely based off that. And maybe that's his therapy. His sword starts talking to him, and it becomes his inner peace.
Yeah, and then over time, as he overcomes his mental barriers with
fuck,
Kasuke,
do we put him higher then?
I'll put him 4. Put him 4.
I'll put him 3 at the highest, but I think 4 is the lowest he goes for.
He's top 4. He's top 4.
I think
4 is
4.
the
I'll do
lowest
4.
max.
I'll do 4. Okay. We went in circles, but I think it was valid conversation
Okay.
throughout those circles we went through.
So Yorichi 1,
Yorichi, yep.
Yami
2, I think.
Zoro 3, Guts 4, Sasuke 5.
Wait.
Trunks.
We didn't really discuss that though. Yami 2
Trunks
and Zoro?
5. Trunks 5.
Bro,
Do we think
don't know,
Yami's getting
man.
it faster than Zoro?
Yami just
I want to say Yami's like that. He is a prodigy, low key.
I feel like he got that mental no.
Key is equivalent to hockey in my eyes. The way he be using
he's
it.
definitely
Shit.
mastered the way of the sword, though. Yami has. And even though he did give his katana to Asta inadvertently because he got captured,
But Zoro trusts his swords with his life. Like he has a
He
different
loves
type
his
of
swords.
connection to the swords.
But
Remember
it's more than
that
just
cursed
the
blade
sword.
he threw in the
We're-
air? He said, "Nah, I ain't getting that."
we're fixated on the sword point. It still is mental, physical.
True,
and
true,
what
true,
the sword
true.
is.
Oh, for sure. It's just an aspect of what you need to do.
Yami has the physical. Yami has pretty much the mental with surpassing his limits all the time. Like literally,
'Cause
it's
I'm
crazy.
already looking at Yami as if he would be a captain in Soul Society.
Him versus Dante and them shows a lot.
Like he would already be equivalent to like a captain.
Low key, yeah. Okay, we'll keep it there. We're at like 48 minutes. I don't want to make it even longer. This
There's
was
no
a
way
good convo.
there's no way this is 48 minutes,
I
bro.
promise.
It feels like
is.
it's been 20 max.
We just
bro.
hit 49.
Yes, sir. Hey man, We appreciate y'all tapping in with us. Expect more of this type of content. Let us know what y'all want to discuss next. And be on the lookout for some more Baka related content, man. BTG, BT, you know what I'm saying? We appreciate y'all. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, leave a comment, man. Let us know what y'all think about us rambling and yapping. And we will catch y'all in the next one, man. Peace out.
Peace.